Well, welcome YouTubers, thanks for checking out this video. This is going to be another pickup video of mine. I don't like to do these too often because I just like to try and collect a few things quite substantial that are worthy of this channel. Now, I've actually binged quite a few on some PS3 collection and some Xbox and some other titles I'd like to show you. Perhaps you may be interested in purchasing yourself. I'm a big fan of a few of these games, so I hope you enjoy. The first one I want to show you guys is some of the PS3 games I recently purchased, mostly from my local CEX. One of them, I know you're thinking, it's a bit weird, but it's the Bourne Game. And this was only cost me a couple of pounds, and I'm a big fan of the Bourne films, a big fan. I love the music and the director, and Matt Damon is awesome in the series, but there was a bit of a controversy with Matt Damon and the actual design of the game because the creativity difference that Matt Damon wanted for this title, I think it stated that he wanted a game more closely to the PC game Myst. And yes, that's very different to what we actually got. So the way the character looks is quite different due to the creativity differences. But a lover of this film, and this was only about £1 or £2. I was pretty excited to pick this up and give it a go. And there has been some good reviews, so I'm pretty excited to jump into this. Now, for my next one, I want to show you guys is one I've been after for a while, and it did get slated quite a lot when it first released, and that is Golden Axe Beast Rider. My friend actually suggested for me to pick this up. He did actually really enjoy this game. One I've been after for a while, as I did really say, and I'm pretty excited to jump into this my first time. Obviously, it's a Sega release, and I did love the originals. So, yes, this is a big 3D adventure remake. It's a shame that we never actually got anything after this. So, that's another one I want to try and jump into and spend more time with. Next one I want to show you guys is another Sega title because I'm a sucker for Sega and I do love to try and grab as many titles as I possibly can with them, and that is the House of the Dead Overkill. Now, this was in kind of an exclusive to the PlayStation 3. There was a release for the Nintendo Wii, but this is an extended cut version and more of a HD port because this comes up to 720p. Now, something really cool and something quite unique about this game is the 3D glasses it came with. So it came with 2 pairs of these, which is kind of a cheap version of 3D TV, but it's pretty, it's different, it's pretty fun, and yeah, it's an awesome game. I've always wanted to try and get into, and my friend actually managed to let me borrow a few Move controllers, so that was pretty fun to try and jump into this game. So that's a new one I'm pretty excited about. Next one for the PlayStation 3 again is Lost Planet. Yeah, I've completed the first one on the 360, and it is a big series, and yeah, a lot of people did really enjoy these games. It's a shame it never got actually any HD or remastered to the later consoles, but yeah, I did the first one and I'm pretty excited about the second one I'm going to jump into with the PlayStation 3. Next one up is a series that you're probably not going to really like me for, because I've never jumped into, and a lot of people do appreciate it, and that is Dead Space. So I picked the first one and the second one. So I've never jumped into this series. I do love a bit of a spooky sci-fi horror game, but they have to be done well with good music and directed really good, how the story paces out, and I've heard really good stuff about this, so I'm pretty glad to jump into the Dead Space series for the first time. Now, the next one I'm going to show you guys is a game that was sold to me by a guy who contacted me for Facebook, and bless him, he had to basically get rid of a lot of his gaming stuff due to him moving to another place. So when I got to his place, we arranged just to pop over there because he had a lot of stuff for sale. So he's like, oh, anything you're interested in. So there's a lot, but his prices were pretty fair, to be honest. They were good quality stuff. So I just picked up a couple of things just to help him out a bit, and that was Perfect Dark Zero. Now, you're thinking this is one of the worst in this series, but this is a steel tin limited edition, and I'm a sucker for steel tins. I do really appreciate them, and the quality of this is really good, I must say. And if you open it up, it's a nice steel tin with some embossed type of graphics, and as we open it up, it comes with a limited edition bonus DVD, which is nice, and then we've got a sweet little comic book strip here as we open it up here. So a nice little story telling the 2 main characters, and it comes with an awesome little Data Dane card, which is just a kind of a holographic. Come on, camera, focus. There we go. Yeah, it's like one of those date-to-day cards that you see in the game. I thought that was pretty nice to see. So I'm pretty excited to add this to my collection. I've never jumped into this game because of how it was originally reviewed. And when the 360 came out, this was the first game I actually tested on, and I was pretty annoyed how there was updates and installation because I was new to that as a gamer. I was like, why isn't it just working? And the controls are not that great, but you know what? I thought, you know what, for £1, I'm going to try and give this series a go. Next one up is a game that you must be pretty appalled by me because of being a Sega fanboy. I've never actually owned physically Sonic Adventure. I did a while ago and I don't know what happened to it, but that same guy who sent a lot of stuff due to selling, you know, he had this going, so you know what, I'm going to pick this up and add it to my collection finally. I am trying to build my DC collection quite a bit, so to get this one, I'm pretty excited about doing that. I've played it a lot, obviously, and I do love the Sonic Adventure games. HD remaster would be awesome. Now, because of the PlayStation 5 hype that's going to be coming out, and yeah, pre-orders have gone crazy, and I can't even get one at the moment. But hopefully, something closer to the date release, we may be able to actually pick one up. But we'll see, we'll see. So I've managed to pick up a fair few games that do have PS4 Pro enhanced, and just some games I've been after for a while. So the first one I want to show you guys is Rage 2. So this game I picked up pretty cheap from actual game shop. I had about £5 on my credit, and I picked this up for about £8, and I loved the first one in the series. It was awesome. The ending was pretty shocking, and it did annoy a lot of people, but how the game looks and how it runs, it was so much fun. It's the same guys who created Doom. So this one kind of snuck into the market. It was very kept quiet, and then this kind of popped up from nowhere, Rage 2, a while back. So this has PS4 Pro enhancements, so I will actually experience this on the PS5 when I eventually get one, if I can get one. That is, from all those crazy pre-orders. So that's one game I saved and I don't want to jump into until I get the PlayStation 5. Next one is a game I purchased off Facebook Marketplace. It's one I've been after for a while, but the prices on it have not moved, and it's been steady, and it's been quite pricey. But thanks to Facebook Market and an awesome seller, I've managed to pick up Trials of Mana. And yes, I do have an original one from the SNES. Well, I say original, it's one I bought from Etsy, and it was just the English translation. But we finally got a HD remaster of that, and the game I've been after for a while, but it was too pricey, so I'm glad to pick this up finally and to jump into. Next one up is a title that I've been looking for a while from shops, and I haven't seen it anywhere until recently from my local CEX, and that is Devil May Cry Definition Edition. Now this came out a while ago, and the original release for the PS3 and the 360 didn't do too well until it got its remaster onto the later consoles. Now a lot of people don't like to include this into the Devil May Cry series because it's directed by a different company, and that is Ninja Theory. And that is what really jumped me onto getting to this game, because I love Ninja Theory games. They are awesome. So to actually get this now in 1080p 60 frames per second, I'm glad to pick this one up and give it more time. Now for my last two games I picked up, they're another two Sega titles, so I'm pretty excited about these ones. The first one is the physical edition of Streets of Rage 4. So I purchased the download for £18, but the game did so well, and .emu did amazing, so I was excited to grab the physical edition, and because it came with an awesome keyring. So as we open it up, it actually comes with a booklet. Yes, remember them. This game actually includes one. It's not really like a manual, but it does have some character art as well from each one that is playable from the game. So that's really nice little touch to have with the physical edition. Also, the disc looks pretty cool. Then we've got the reversible cover, so you can actually change how it looks as well. I do love that little touch on the games. And obviously, the awesome keyring. I would have paid £18 for that keyring because it looks so cool, and it's one of my favourite series. So I'm glad to add that to my collection. Next one up is another Sega title, as I did state, and that is the Bayonetta and Vanquish, the HD PS4 port. So this game, I just wanted to wait out because of the price, and now in game you can pick this up for the Xbox One and the PS4 for £15, and it comes with an awesome steel case. I am a sucker for them, honestly. But this actual design is so good. As I show you guys, Now if you open it up, it's got another design inside as you remove the pamphlet and the disc, and then you look at the back there, and that Vanquish one does look sweet. So I'm really glad to add this one to my PS4 collection, and I'm going to wait out to the PlayStation 5. A couple of exclusive items that might be listed onto the Right Sprite web store. I'm just going to test them out, but I'm just going to give you a cheeky little preview. They're just little small prototypes, but I will do a video exclusive for them that I'll send the link below in the description. For the last one, I did actually dig deep into the pocket, so this is the reason why I kind of wanted to do this video, because I don't do this too often, picking up games. And that is nonetheless for the first time ever of me owning and experiencing is an Xbox One S. Yes, I've managed to pick this one up from a local CEX. Yeah, it's in good condition. The box is not that great, but the console itself is next to new, so I was pretty excited to actually experience. And the whole fuss about Game Pass, I did a video on it, and I want to experience it myself and see what the actual experience is like. So to pick up one of these, and there are some 4K features, and for me to experience for the first time, I want to do a video for you guys, being a PlayStation fanboy, jumping onto an Xbox One S for the first time, and I'll put that in the link description below as well. So that covers everything that I've picked up quite recently, the last month or so. So I do hope that you enjoy this video, and let me know what you guys have been picking up and been playing. That'd be awesome. So as always, if you like this video, hit that button. If you want to help and support this channel, click subscribe, leave your comments below, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.